featuring last year's #1 overall pick, Cade Cunningham, and the Detroit Pistons.
Person Beal in the backcourt, Avdia and Kuzma in the front court, along with friend Bojan Bogdanovic, Sadiq Bey, and...
You're going to have trial and error, and throughout the observations, throughout the course of the ball. And one thing that stuck out last game was the inability to get a defensive rebound and taking...
Porzingis dribble handoff to Kyle Kuzma. Kuzma gets bodied by Stewart.
On tonight versus the Pistons.
Saw the graphic there. He reached 20 plus. Kyle hitting his first free throw. It's great to...
Porzingis is playing off of Isaiah Stewart. You might want to be careful of that because he...
Rebound, Morris and Wright have really split a lot of time at that point guard position as Porzingis... 5 on the shot clock, guarded by Beal, a deep 3 opportunity, and he hits it.
But
here's Kuzma, picks up his dribble, all alone, Porzingis. They told him, you go back to Detroit, they'll find you a house.
A big one.
A big one. There you see Porzingis is 3 and 6 points already, both coming from a three-pointer.
Bro, see how much attention Brad draws? I mean, he drew pop back right there. You just cannot guard him at 7'3". That's the cheat code for him to have that ability. Highly of Sadiq Bey.
They're going to call a foul on Morris there.
You get to see Corey Kispert out there add some more outside shooting. Bit absent, I would say, last season early on.
Kuzma to his childhood friend Morris, trying to get a post up. Kicks out to Sadiq Bey. His 3 is up, and his franchise records. Here's Bey, instead of driving, the action that you like right here with Porzingis and Brad on the same side. It's Brad from the corner. Of whoever brings the ball up, how many people can actually fill the lanes? It's Porzingis.
Being able to have the ability to shoot the 3 from outside, but being able to rebound the ball and block job, facilitating and finding.
Stay right here as Daniel Gafford gets the hoop. Nothing. Here's Kuzma with 3 seconds left on the shot clock. He's going to have to fade. Joseph to Diallo. A Jalen Durham.
Right when he needed to. Daniel Gafford went to help out. Somebody has to get a body on him. The angle right here when Daniel Gafford jumps. That leaves the off.
Down low to Gaff. Gaff a little bit of a mismatch there. Right back to Kuz. Killian Hayes step back, 3-point shot. Barton with his head up, going right, which means he's trying to 7 turnovers already for the Pistons. Kuzma.
Great things can happen, especially when you combine that with not turning the ball. Crash the glass, he's over your body and to the rim. Maybe
for Detroit. 6 on the clock. Corey Joseph cashes out. Is in there. But when you look at Barton, Denny, Rui, as Barton makes that shot.
It's one thing having to coach rotations, then it's one thing coaching the flow in time, and that's going to present itself any given night.
Will Barton cashes out a 3.
Impose their will on the defensive end because we know Coach Unseld likes defense.
Hey!
Between him and Monte Morris and having those guys in the game at certain times.
Kuzma to Gaff. Gaff has 2 steals in the first 4 games of the season. Here's Hamidou Diallo. Denny and KP set to check in on the next whistle. There's Daniel Gafford in between. Ivy being guarded by Denny. The up and under bucket is guards in terms of point guard, and the other one can play off ball. As you see Isaiah Stewart bodies.
Ivy this year, so 3 point guards, I would say, as top picks in the last 3 drafts.
Barton spinning. Barton diving. Hachimura dunking. Porzingis.
Your bench tonight, it wasn't as effective as you'd like it to be against Cleveland. However, tonight
inside, as you see Isaiah Stewart misses. His return is questionable. He played 10 minutes. Now that Brad is questionable to return, we saw Barton score as Denny Avdia gets there.
Doing more than they really have to offensively due to the absence of Bradley Beal. The middle penetration, when you allow guys to drive middle in this league.
Called for a foul and took an elbow to the face in the process. As Cade Cunningham knocks down by Cunningham, Wizards had their largest lead of the game. Here's Morris, just want to run. Stewart, his hook shot.
Ball and not having unforced turnovers, because when you turn the ball over and the other team.
There's Bogdanovic with a kick out to Cunningham. 4th assist, 0 turnovers. His assist to turnover ratio has been his cross-court feed over to Kuzma.
Instant stops, a string of stops, 1 to 2, and get out and run. I think
10 on the clock. Porzingis coming off a curl inside the paint. The hook shot is good.
On this possession.
Here's Ivy. How did he actually get that?
Man, he's going to play make. 4 assists tonight.
We'll see him on Friday. We're going to see the people that have had ties to the Detroit area. It's Kyle Kuzma, who's from Flint. Clearly. Clearly.
We're going at it.
Bogdanovich with a fade.
Grown man.
Here's Kuzma. Right to the body. He's backing. Kicking out to Denny. Denny to the lane. It gets a nice front rims that jumper. There's Morris. Looking for a 3 and cashes.
Took it upon himself and had dribble penetration and was able.
Float game. Rebound Isaiah Livers. Bogdanovich instead of
Last game is not being able to get the right defensive team energized in the Pistons.
Bogdanovich was acquired in the Utah
Barton show.
Isaiah Livers being guarded by DeLon Wright as the shot clock's winding down.
Doing a good job closing out quarters. Now, you did it in the first 2 quarters, but that 3rd quarter.
Called on Will Barton. Corey Joseph probing in the lane. Another block by DeLon Wright.
Like you lead the team in blocks.
Absolutely. Here's Will Barton. Rims in and out.
Good, because it alleviates the pressure on you having to help and corral. And you can kind of see it from the other.
I was like, please, bro, you're 29. Stop it.
And the basketball years are like dog.
Brad now going to the free throw line to cash out that.
Defender disrupts the backboard. It could definitely be capable.
And Diallo, they're going to call a foul. Beal, the lone starter in for Washington. Hachimura, Barton, right gap. Swings it out to Barton, and he passes it right to Kevin Knox. Knox all alone for
Buckle at the end of the play. So hopefully keeping him right in a steady groove in that nice little.
And he gets it done.
And we said whether he's hurt.
Guarding Brad kicking out to Barton. 8 on the shot clock. His 3 is
Aim, elbow area, finding Will Barton. Ivy just.
in 16 minutes.
I meant to say free throw.
Able to knock down.
A more concerted effort to get there, but they're also knocking them down.
Great defense there by Mont.
I got the right hand too. Look at that with the hook.
Okay, I'm gonna school you on this now. You're the analyst. I'm
Get into foul trouble. Rebounding ability on the floor with the height and size. Because a better pass leads to a what? A better shot.
better shot. Tartan and Chris Paul, top of the table. Forrest to Beal. Being guarded by Ivy. The step back 3 is pure. His first of the game. He now has 13 points as Bogdanovich goes